And incidentally, it is illegal. Espionage Act was interpreted in 1983 as criminalizing Dr. Ellsberg's conduct. And in fact, there are 5 pending cases right now under the Obama administration seeking criminal punishment against people very much like Dr. Ellsberg.
That's right. There are 5 cases now under Obama compared to 3 under all previous presidents put together, of which mine was the first. Right. So something is going on right now under this Democratic administration that wasn't true even under George W. Bush. I would say it is more of a campaign against whistleblowers than we've ever seen, including under the Republicans. But going back, I'm sorry, in a way it's very nice to disagree with somebody who's so respectful and complimentary, but I feel I have to do it. You say you're putting on the president's hat when you look that way. I would have to say that it's not the hat that was designed by the Constitution of the United States. There was actually an individual who said, I get to decide what's right and wrong, what's legal or not. When you made, his name was Richard Nixon. When you mentioned earlier that you were surprised to find yourself agreeing with President Nixon, I thought you were going to refer, as you could well have referred, to his famous statement, when the president does it, it's not illegal. Now, he believed that. And I had the impression, I have to say, that you believe that. But that's not what our Constitution says, as a matter of fact. And when he did it, he was, in fact, doing things that were not legal. The oath I took, I remind you, the oath I took, not my secrecy agreement, which was a condition of employment. The oath I took was to uphold the Constitution, not the President of the United States. And in fact, President Nixon was violating the law, just as President Johnson, that I served earlier, had violated the Constitution. In both those cases, it isn't that hard legally, constitutionally to say, which I should have. I'm saying that Nixon was wrong in his sincere belief that when he decided, it was legal. And so your point that someone who is to decide can look at the track record. I think you're stating that for every leak that unauthorized disclosure, really unauthorized disclosure, that serves us well. There are 2 that are bad. I think that's based on empirical evidence, whatever. I've studied this track record very much. And I would say that the track record does not, when it comes to exposing crimes or lies or deceptions, reckless policies made by the executive branch, and then to rely on the executive officials themselves to reveal that is not very sound. And that our founders of our Constitution had it right when they gave subpoena power, investigative power to Congress, when they gave in Article 1, Section 8, the decision to go to war exclusively to the Congress, not to the President, which has been totally eroded, including under this President, who has gone to war in Libya without even bothering to consult. Does that make it right because the President decided? We are in a lot of trouble today. And I will put it to you, in no instance is it because there's been too little secrecy, too many leaks. Quite the contrary. The troubles we are in are because, as you say, Congress has not shown, spying officials have not shown where their true loyalty should lie, and that is to the Constitution, to the law, to the country, rather than to a president and to their own careers. So our problem is not too many leaks. Our problem is not enough